Real quick, as I've done the last couple of meetings that we've had via WebEx under these unusual times, I would like to just open it up with a couple of comments or some comments. So as we begin our meeting, I want to once again express my sincerest thanks to the Highbridge Office of Emergency Management, all of our first responders, the crew of the Highbridge Department of Public Works, and all the staff, Bonnie and Adam, and everybody else at Borough Hall. I continue to be impressed with your resilience and commitment to serving our community during this unprecedented time. As of this evening, the number of positive cases of COVID-19 in the state has grown to 99,989, so just shy of 100,000 cases, which is more than double since our last council meeting. The total number of COVID-related deaths now stand at 5,368. In Hunterdon County, we have 434 positive cases and 22 COVID-related deaths. As of yesterday, Highbridge has 14 positive cases, and our thoughts continue to be with each of these individuals and their families. Additionally, Highbridge lost two of our own. Mr. Henry Hagan passed away recently at the age of 93. Mr. Hagan was an active member of our community. He was a graduate of Highbridge High School and went on to enlist in the Navy. He served Highbridge as a councilman, a member of the planning board, a volunteer fireman, a member of the Knights of Columbus, and the Highbridge American Legion Post 188. Also, Mr. Robert Smith, also of Highbridge, passed away at the age of 87. Mr. Smith served in the U.S. Navy and went on to become a corrections officer with the State of New Jersey Department of Corrections. He was also a member of the Highbridge American Legion Post 188 and a member of the Highbridge Fire Department, where his son, Chief Jeff Smith, and grandson, Deputy Chief Sean Smith, currently serve. I would like to invite all of us on council and everyone watching from the community to join me now in a brief moment of silence for Mr. Henry Hagan and Robert Smith and their families, and for all of our New Jersey neighbors who have been taken or have lost a loved one to this virus. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Okay, just I have some updates more for anybody that's tuning in right now. The department, and this is on the state level really, the Department of Labor created a new web portal that allows New Jersey residents to contact the Department of Labor directly. I've gotten a lot of questions via email about, just in conversation about unemployment. Department of Labor website is myunemployment.nj.gov. And, I do understand there's some people that still have trouble with their unemployment claims. So I would encourage them to go to that website. Again, it's myunemployment.nj.gov. Also, I saw in Governor Murphy's call today, the state of New Jersey right now has a jobs portal which advertises about 55,000 essential job opportunities. So I know there's a lot of families that are struggling. Information for that, and you can apply online, and you can screen all the different companies. It's ShopRite, and it's names that you've heard of. Jobs.covid19.nj.gov. And I'll repeat it again. It's jobs.covid19.nj.gov. So if you're looking for a job, you're out of work right now, and you just want to get back to work, that's a great resource to use. Earlier today, I signed on to a letter that Congressman Malinowski's office was asking some support on, which is to allow us as New Jersey, as Hunterdon County, to actually receive funding in the next round of the coronavirus relief package. I am aware through a call that I was on yesterday with the county that Freeholder Director Van Doren sent a similar letter to President Trump and Mitch McConnell and Steve Mnuchin and pretty much any other big name federal government official that you can think of. So we're all trying to get on the same page to make sure that Hunterdon County and Highbridge, an extension, do not get left out on this next round of funding, which everything that I'm looking at today looks like that's actually going to happen again. And, I'm mentioning this today because I know we're, just a small municipality, but if we don't get any kind of funding, we're all just going to be faced with these harsh decisions. We're not getting the revenue from the golf course. We're not getting construction permits. We're still having to pay our bills. We still have to pay our employees. We're still having to run the municipality. And eventually, we're not going to have the funding to do it, to pay the schools, to pay the fire department, to pay the county, to pay the libraries. I mean, it's a snowball effect. So I'm just kind of asking all of us on council and anybody else that's paying attention to, now is the time for us to all really work together and reach out to our legislators, whether you voted for them or not, or you intend to vote for them again, and let them know that this cannot go on. We need to get funding. We're the second highest state with positive COVID numbers. We have a tremendous amount of people filing for unemployment, and we really need to get some funding to help us out. So I'm just going to continue fighting for all of us on all of these calls I participate in each week, and I'm just asking for everybody else's support, if you have a few minutes, to call the legislators, Van Doren, to call Malinowski, Menendez, Governor Murphy, Donald Trump, whoever it is that you want to reach out to, just give them a call, okay? A couple other resources for our seniors. There's the Save Our Seniors line, which is 908-437-8039. 908-437-8039. They're connecting our senior citizens with local volunteers that can help, shopping or errands or just maybe you just need someone to talk to. There's also the Hunterdon Helpline, which is 908-782-4357. And they collaborate with a lot of other local organizations for whatever you need. If you're disabled, you're a veteran, you're out of work, you're a teacher, they're just going to kind of coordinate between you as the end user and where you're trying to get to in the end. There's also the ALICE Fund, Asset Limited Income Constrained Employed Household, which is an organization through the United Way of Hunterdon County. And, there's additional funding for those low-income housing that may just need some help, and that's unitedwaynj.org. I would like to ask everyone that's watching to continue to support our local businesses. Scouts, Circa, Peking Walk, I know, is closed. It's hard. I know we're all going to support them when they open up again, but really all of our Main Street businesses are really, really struggling, and I just don't see an end in sight for them, unfortunately. So anything we can do, whether it's buy a cup of coffee or a 6-pack of beer or go to the brewery or just wear a T-shirt, I think that they would appreciate the support. And lastly, because I saw a question that I know it's not quite public comment, but I'm sure everybody else on council tonight will agree, we've heard a lot of feedback that these WebEx meetings are really nice and convenient for everybody. And I agree, they're tremendously convenient for me. It's not quite the same as meeting face-to-face, but we've seen, I think, a lot more attendance at these meetings than we would normally at the firehouse. So, probably this is going to be the wave of the future. I hope that at some point we can sit at the same dais again, but we're keeping our options open right now. May, it looks like we're going to be stuck in our homes, at least for the first meeting of the month. What it looks like at the end of the month, I really can't say, but we always appreciate the feedback. And I think that, speaking for myself, it's encouraging to see more people participating in these meetings than, empty chairs at the firehouse. That's all I had.